1. Atlanta Dream vs. New York Liberty highlights, July 12, 2025. 2. How to watch New York vs. Atlanta WNBA game, stream, TV, July 13, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. 1. Atlanta Dream vs. New York Liberty highlights, July 12, 2025. Get ready for a thrilling showdown in the WNBA as the Atlanta Dream heads to New York to face the Liberty, but here's the twist: this game comes on the heels of Jordin Canada's jaw-dropping 30-point performance in a loss to the Indiana Fever. Can Atlanta bounce back, or will New York's dominance prevail? Updated July 12, 2025, 2:09 a.m. Eastern Time. In a matchup that promises fireworks, the Atlanta Dream, 12-8, 8-5 Eastern Conference, takes on the New York Liberty, 13-6, 7-2 Eastern Conference, this Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. But here's where it gets intriguing: despite Canada's heroics, the Dream fell short against the Fever, raising questions about their consistency. Meanwhile, the Liberty has been on a tear, boasting a 7-2 record in Eastern Conference games and ranking second in the WNBA for made three-pointers per game, 9.9, with a 34.7% accuracy from beyond the arc. Sabrina Ionescu leads the charge, averaging 2.6 made three-pointers per game, though her 32.4% shooting percentage might leave some fans wondering if she can sustain her impact. And this is the part most people miss: Atlanta's turnover battle could be the game-changer. The Dream is a perfect 5-0 when they commit fewer turnovers than their opponents, but they average 11.8 turnovers per game, a stat the Liberty could exploit. New York averages 86.7 points per game, outpacing Atlanta's defensive allowance of 79.7 points. However, Atlanta's 43% field goal percentage edges out New York's opponent's average of 41.6%, setting the stage for a clash of strengths. This is the third meeting between these teams this season, with Atlanta securing a 90-81 victory in their last face-off on June 29. But will history repeat itself, or will New York flip the script? Key players to watch include Breanna Stewart, who averages 19.6 points, 6.5 rebounds, and 3.7 assists for the Liberty, while Ionescu has been on fire with 18.8 points per game over the last 10 contests. For the Dream, Allisha Gray leads the way with 18.7 points, 5.4 rebounds, and 4 assists per game, supported by Brianna Jones, who averages 13.4 points in her last 10 outings. Over their last 10 games, the Liberty has gone 4-6, averaging 83.3 points and shooting 42.4% from the field, while the Dream sits at 5-5 with 84.3 points per game and a slightly better 43.3% field goal percentage. Is New York's recent slump a red flag, or just a minor hiccup? Injuries could play a role, as the Liberty's Jonquil Jones remains sidelined with an ankle injury, while the Dream reports no significant absences. This imbalance might tip the scales in Atlanta's favor, but basketball is unpredictable. Here's the burning question: with Canada's recent outburst and the Liberty's reliance on three-point shooting, which team's strategy will prove more effective? Will Atlanta's turnover discipline and field goal efficiency outweigh New York's scoring prowess? Or will the Liberty's home court advantage and Ionescu's sharp shooting seal the deal? Sound off in the comments: whose side are you on, and why? This game is more than just stats, it's a battle of wills, strategies, and momentum. Don't miss it. 2. How to watch New York vs. Atlanta WNBA game, stream, TV, July 13, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Get ready for fireworks. This Sunday's WNBA showdown isn't just another game, it's a collision of scoring titans that could reshape the Eastern Conference race. Breanna Stewart's New York Liberty and Allisha Gray's Atlanta Dream are set to ignite the Barclays Center court, and here's your complete guide to catching every second of the action. Imagine watching two of the league's top 10 scorers go head-to-head: Stewart, 4th in WNBA scoring at 19.6 ppg, leading the 13-6 Liberty against Gray, 8th at 18.7 ppg, and her 12-8 Dream squad. But here's where the tension really builds. New York just toppled powerhouse Las Vegas and looks unstoppable, while Atlanta's recent stumbles, for losses in 6 games, have some questioning their contender status. Can Gray rally her team against a Liberty squad trailing Minnesota by just 4 games? Or will Stewart extend New York's dominance over a Dream team sitting 5.5 games back? The showdown details. Mark your calendars, Sunday, July 13, 2025, at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 p.m. Pacific Time from Brooklyn's Barclays Center. Circle this one, it could be a playoff preview with serious stakes. How to watch, no missed moments. Tune into Peachtree TV, WWOR, or Liberty Live on traditional TV. Prefer streaming? Grab Fubo, free trial available at fubo.tv/welcome $IRAD =$343747 IRMP $35891123, or ESPN Plus 4 full coverage. Fubo's flexible plans, $74.99 to $99.99 per month, offer over 100 channels with 0 hidden fees. Team breakdown, stars and X factors. New York Liberty, opponents lose sleep over Stewart and Sabrina Ionescu, 19.4 ppg, league-leading 1.6 steals. But here's the twist, watch Natasha Cloud, questionable Sunday, whose 6.2 assists per game make New York's offense hum. Stewart isn't just scoring, she anchors the defense with 6.5 rebounds and 1.3 blocks nightly. Atlanta Dream, Gray and Rhyne Howard, 16.5 ppg, 4.5 assists, form a lethal duo, but Brittney Griner's 1.2 blocks might be the real game-changer. Now consider this controversial angle, is Atlanta's recent slump a sign of fatigue, or can Brianna Jones, 7.8 rebounds, dominate the paint against Stewart? Head-to-head history, last 5 games. June 30, 2025, Dream 90, Liberty 81. June 18, 2025, Liberty 86, Dream 81. September 25, 2024, Liberty 91, Dream 82. September 22, 2024, Liberty 83, Dream 69. September 20, 2024, Liberty 78, Dream 67. New York's won 4 of the last 5 meetings, but here's what most fans overlook, Atlanta's June 30 victory proves they can crack Liberty's defense. Does this record predict Sunday's outcome, or are we due for an upset? Your turn. Who's your MVP pick, Stewart or Gray? Can Atlanta defy history at Barclays? Sound off in the comments with your bold predictions and hot takes.